Well, in the history of live YouTube shows, it's probably going to be the one of the shortest ones out there because I'm leaving in like 5 minutes or less. But I thought I would just spend a couple of seconds talking about something that's been kind of really fun to play with today, something that's really critical to your marketing. In 2017, one of the biggest things, well, and actually in 2018 and beyond, this is kind of something that's going to be happening a lot, is you know, in the past, in terms of email marketing, you kind of have two schools of thought. One is sort of your either image-based or non-image-based straight-up promotions, and the one-off personal emails connecting one person to another. And there's really very little in between. Marketing emails are very impersonal, they're very general, they're obviously sent to a large list. And personalized emails, whether they be done algorithmically with, you know, inserted person tags and, you know, insert first name this, or whether they're done one-off, obviously are just that. There's a happy medium in the middle, something that's both marketing and personal, and that's the art of writing stories. I could obviously spend a few seconds talking about what a Seinfeld email is, and how, you know, when you write a Seinfeld email, you're talking about everyday life, and that certainly does, you know, help. In fact, you could call this a Seinfeld video because I'm literally talking about something I was doing for a client today. But what I really wanted to focus on for a few seconds is what a specific type of story, a story formula called education-based or EBM, education-based marketing. There's a guy who was on the Tony Robbins, what's that called, podcast recently, who did a piece on that. You could probably Google Tony Robbins podcast, education-based marketing. This guy was really smart. Said some really good examples of how he's used it for restaurant sales. He's used it for all kinds of things. And there's tons of case studies if you ever want to browse really powerful marketing. Not, you know, marketing for the purposes of just filling space or getting eyeballs, but for converting. There's certainly a lot of great case studies around education-based marketing. I'm going to wrap this up in a sec here, but what I really wanted to say about this whole idea is when you tell a story of somebody who's gone where you want to go, and you write something from a personal level, it hits emotions, it hits pain points, it you know, and it follows that classic formula of show you know how to solve or handle their biggest problem, relate to the reader, which, you know, hey, I was just like you, I totally get it. Establish the pain. When I had this problem, blah, blah, blah. Holy smokes, was it bad. Oh my gosh, was I worried. Oh wow, did I ever lose sleep. Then, you know, you talk about, and then something happened. I learned something new. I got something new. Something landed in my lap. Whatever it was, there was a shift. And then you tell the story. And you say, I was doing this, and before you know it, I tried this thing, I read somewhere, I heard something, I tried this thing out, and here's what happened, and here's how I started to notice a difference, and, you know, and now this is the part where it goes from, you know, you have the chance of doing something that's going to convert like wildfire and truly help people, or sound like a sleazeball and sell junk, okay? So, the difference is that when you end the story with a soft recommendation, and a soft recommendation is something like, if you ever have that problem, I highly recommend doing the same thing I did, period. A hard recommendation would be, if you're facing this problem, you need to click this buy now link right now. They're on sale, you better buy at least a couple, it's great, you'll never regret it. Discount ends tomorrow, buy this thing. But somebody who's got pain does not need to be told to run. Somebody who's frustrated does not need to be told they're frustrated. They already know that. In fact, it's funny that if you tell a story, I've done this so many times. I'm, you know, at a marketing event and I tell a story of something I did for a client, and the person goes, tell me how you did that. How can you do this for me? And I'm like, well, I kind of can. I'm really busy. No, but you've got to do this for me. So anyways, those stories in that format work really well. I'm going to shut this off because I got to go.